We originally, as a small business, started to cook ourselves. As the business grew, we employed a cook to make home-cooked food.
And we found that it became quite stressful, the amount of work that she was doing and the fact that we couldn't always get the ingredients.
When we had a cook here previously, it was very difficult. We had our shopping delivered every week. However, we often had things that were substituted for something that was not as good or something completely different, which meant we also had time out going to the shops trying to find the ingredients to make the meals. If our cook was on holiday, and the staff had to go in and cook, and unfortunately all the staff didn't have cooking ability, so it did make it quite difficult, the fact that potentially myself or the manager was going in to cook the food, taking us off the floor. We then went to a fair where we found Appetito and decided that this would give the children a more balanced diet and also save us money-wise. Our staff are able to have more time on the floor rather than being in the kitchen, so this has saved us money. It's also saved us time and being able to spend more time playing with the children.
Appetito is basically very efficient for me as a manager to be able to control where my staff are at any given time. A tea time usually hits on school run, so to know that I've got a senior member of staff out in the kitchen for 45 minutes preparing teas was no good for me. I needed them to be in and back out on the floor to be there for those children so that the school run could be done efficiency, teas then served in the right time.
Yeah, we have saved a lot of money by not having a cook to be able to just supply the food straight into the oven and back onto the floor with the children. We also find that we are compliant now with Food Standards Agency. When they come in and they find out that we use Appetito, they're absolutely thrilled and makes their life much easier as well. Using this service takes a lot more of our stresses away. From having to cook beforehand was very, very difficult, and this makes our life much easier.
So the senior staff go in the kitchen, they're only off the floor for minutes because they're just literally popping it in the oven. They're not preparing carrots, potatoes, mince, a full course dinner. So they're spending more time with the children on the floor.